earnings and spending in this way. And as a result, they do the same thing as most other people. They save a tiny amount each year, they end up working for decades, and then they find themselves ranting about taxes on Twitter without knowing what the hell they're talking about. With this chapter alone, you now realize that if you want to, you can dramatically change the way you approach your working years. Earn more, spend less, or earn more and spend more. You decide on your rich life. By the way, I have to tell you that I have mixed feelings about FIRE. On one hand, I love any strategy that helps people get more conscious about spending and saving. FIRE is an antidote to Americans' tepid savings rate. It absolutely obliterates the usual 10% standard by showing you that saving 25% or 40% or even 70% of your income is possible if you get crystal clear about your goals. On the other hand, many FIRE adherents exhibit classic signs of stress, anxiety, and even depression. And a lot of them think that hitting some mythical number in their spreadsheets will solve their unhappiness. It won't. You can see this by going to the Financial Independence subreddit, where you'll find thousands of people who are obsessed with quitting their jobs as quickly as possible so they can retire. As one Redditor wrote, I look back at the past few years of my life and at my bank account, and I would gladly give away a hefty chunk of it and work longer if it meant I could have experienced more of the world and found more passions, especially with someone I had loved so much. I built my savings, but I never built my life.